What's up, guys? So we got a real good question. On the last video we posted, I had a question saying, have I or has Haskiri ever been through a depression? And if we did, how did we get out of it? Now, this is a very deep question. If you give me just if you give us these next couple minutes to express and help you, and if you just listen, take time out of this video and throughout your day and just listen to this video, I promise you it's going to help. First, have I been through depression? Yes. Deep depression 2 times. Have you been through depression?
Yes.
Yes. There's a time where everybody goes through these dark times. I've been through it 2 times. The first time I've been through it, it was so unreal to me. It seemed like it would never end. And you probably feel like this depression is never gonna end. And the one thing that you do not want to hear when you're in depression is it's gonna take time. I hated that advice because I didn't want to hear it. I wanted something now. But I didn't have a video I can go to like this video. Maybe I can go back in the future when I go through it. That helped me. So I've been through a depression. Relationship depression, life depression. I've been through a relationship depression. I was in a relationship before Haskiri, and I went through a depression after that relationship. The reason why depressions take place, I believe, one of the biggest things is because a routine that you've been following has been damaged. So for an example, me and this one person would probably wake up, I plan things throughout the week with this one person, call this one person, text this one person throughout the day, look forward to seeing this one person. When that ended, that one person didn't exist no more. Those routines didn't exist no more. I felt lost. I felt like I had nobody to talk to. I felt I couldn't do nothing. My routine, my life routine was damaged. I played football. I woke up every day. Everything was about football in school. But really about football. I went to school because of the football. To the specific school I went to. I wake up, football. Go to classes, after classes, football, all day. When that ended, that routine was broken. Understand? The routine of me being a football player was broken. I had to create another routine. And it seems impossible. It seems this is at a moment where you lost something that was really big, a routine that was really big, maybe a job, maybe a marriage, something that you was really a part of, grinding, and you just lost it. And you feel like you have to start all over, but you have a fear of starting all over as something else, and you're not sure if you're able to do it. So, an example, if you left a relationship, now you think that you'll never find somebody like that person. You'll never have that routine like that person. That person saw all your private parts. That person knows about your family history. That person knows your schedule. That person understands you. You feel like you'll never get to a routine similar to that or better than that because of that routine is burned. It's done. So that's that part. And then football, for me, I felt like I didn't know what to do. I didn't have a routine after that. I had nothing to look forward to. I just went to class and just stood around all day. I'm gonna tell you how I got through both of those. For the relationship one, I built a routine of being a better Nate, being a better me. So this routine took place, I'm being honest, with my hygiene. I was a smelly kid. I wanted to smell better. I wanted to have better clothes. My hygiene. Another one, body. Body is a big part. Like losing weight or gaining muscle, getting thicker in your thighs for you girls. That's a big one. Another thing is finding myself. See, when you go through a depression, it breaks you down so you can rebuild again, so you can find yourself, see who you really are. It brings that warrior out of you. Just like the best diamonds are only the ones that went under the most pressure. The best gold is those that been under the most heat. So this situation will make you a stronger person. So my thing was, I wanted a car, and they didn't have a car. I wanted my own car. I wanted to make sure when I meet the next girl and that opportunity does come around, I'm a better improved me. I'm not gonna take this broken Nate and this person that's lost in life and depressed and try to rebound, because that's what it is. You try to find somebody else really quick. I'm not trying to take that and just try to find another girl. When I bring to the table on my next relationship, I want to have a car. I want to have a car. I want to have hygiene. I want to be a total different me. That's why you see a lot of girls, they try to do something quick, like dyeing their hair, getting a new hairstyle. Guys would just transform their body. Now, for football, what helped me, my new routine was making these videos. I felt alive doing YouTube. I look forward to every time Haskiri came down on the weekends. I planned throughout the week after class, I planned in my notebook that I have what videos I want to accomplish that month, when I'm gonna do it, what I'm gonna talk about in these videos, and that became my new obsession and my new routine. My last relationship, when I went through that situation, through that depression, through a relationship depression, my goal was to become leaner, have a car, make some money. I started cutting hair on the campus to transform and become a stronger me, become a better me. And I happened to cross paths with the most beautiful woman in the world, and I was able to be the Nate that I wanted to be. I didn't come in this relationship insecure. I didn't come in controlling. I didn't come in unfaithful. I brought everything, my honesty, everything I can be to this relationship. And that took me months after my last relationship. You understand? I took those months. I didn't go smoke. I didn't go drink. Because that's what happens with people. You go through something big, you take that shot of liquor, you don't feel that pain no more. F this and F that. And then you wake up the next morning and you feel it. I didn't want to go through that. I knew that life. You know why? Because after that depression, I did trial and error. I woke up, I tried to go partying, and I felt out of place. I woke up the next day sick from drinking liquor and still depressed. And I said, no, Nate, this is not the way to do it. And then with the YouTube, you guys saw me. Go back in the old videos when we first started this. I was 265 pounds with no haircut, with no money in my pocket, nothing. But I found a new routine and I wasn't scared to grow. I came on here looking fat. I came on here looking broke. I came on here looking with no haircut. My hair was all over the place. I came here with all I got, and I put my faith into my new routine. You look at me now, I'm 60 pounds lighter. I got a little more money in my pocket. I finished college. You guys saw all that. But the main thing is that I made a new routine. Right? So anytime that routine gets damaged, you kind of get damaged. But don't let that damage you. Make it build you. So after I've been through my back injury and I lost football, I got fat. I was fat, but I got a little fatter. I made a new routine. Let's make videos. Let's motivate people. I went to school for science. Let me make sure I can show people my transformation. And I let these situations and routines build me. One thing before I give to Haskiri, I know I took a long, I want to get this off my chest. One more thing. I went through depression last week. Last week I went through depression. And this showed me, and we talked about this, this just showed me how important routine is. I woke up, I went to Philadelphia on Saturday. Came back on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm running around. I got new clients out of nowhere. So now I'm not eating my routine food. Now I'm not doing my routine workouts. I'm doing my workouts at different times of the day. Now I'm not taking my shower at a routine time. My routine was damaged. I went through a depression last week. And I had to, and I came back and I noticed what it was right away. Me and Haskiri was walking in the park, and I said, yo, I'm feeling really depressed this week. Everything is going good, but I feel depressed. And then I came up with, I said, you know why? I haven't been eating my meals. The calories and stuff, I still been tracking it, but I haven't been eating my meals. I haven't been hydrating. I haven't been working out at the times that I work out. I was going to the gym when everybody was in there and I had to wait for people. So your routine could get damaged. And if your routine gets damaged, it kind of damages you. The bigger the routine, the more it meant to you, the more it's going to hurt you. So a relationship that you was in for a long time, that routine gets damaged, you get into depression. Or your job that you was working at for 4 years, it gets damaged, what to do now? You got to get a new job. You got to take a new bus. You got to take a new train. You got to spend more money getting to this place. It's a whole new routine that you're not used to, and it puts you into a dark place. But use that dark place to let it build you. Liquor's not going to do it. Drugs is not going to do it. And crying to people about it and complaining is not going to do it. Cry, let those emotions out the system, and then get on your job. Believe that you're going to make it drive you. Make it give you some motivation. That's what it did for me. I told my coach I was going to play football. I hope you're watching this. I told him I was going to play football. I told him that I was going to start making YouTube videos. He laughed at me.
He watching.
He laughed at me though. And I looked at him and I said, you must not really know who I am. I would do this until I die, because this is my word. You understand? I know that this situation is going to go down. I know that we're nowhere near where I want to be, where goals on YouTube. But everything I wanted so far on YouTube, I did it. We did it. You guys are seeing it. It's not bragging at all. It's taking pride in the work that you put in after being broken. There was times I even want to record when I was going through my depression. Look at my eyes in the old videos. You'll see right around my eyes. You see my lips mad dry. You see hair all over my face. You see me just out of it. You'll see mad sweat under my arms. These are all signs of anxiety, depression, and stress. I was still going through it. I couldn't, as soon as I turned on the camera, it didn't mean my depression went away. I was going through it. But I was dealing with it. And I was facing it. So the routine, if you break your routine, this is a deep answer, but if you break that routine, it puts you through that depression. I got faith in you. I know you'll be able to build yourself up to be a stronger you, a better you. And life is going to be so much more beautiful when you actually give it the time and you have the faith to go through what you're going through. And that's my answer. I just had to express that. It's very important.
Yeah, that answer that they gave is.
I hate to have my baby sit here and wait like.
No,
damn, I don't got nothing to say now.
No, I still have some things to say. It's not gonna probably be as long, but it's still some things that it's like more personal to me in a way. But the answer that Nate has given you guys, it really comes from the heart and like a really deep place inside of him, because me being here right next to him, seeing all that, it's like, yo, y'all really gotta look at those old videos to see exactly what he's talking about. So like for me personally, because I've been depressed, and honestly I'm a very emotional girl. Like I cry one day just because I want to cry. Like a lot of girls can relate to waking up and, you know, having their period and then being all emotional and then going through things and then probably going through heartbreaks, and you know, there's just a lot of stress built up. But you know, like in my career, there's so many no's that I get. Like, not no's, because in acting, when you go to an audition, they either tell you, yes, you got the part, or they just don't tell you anything at all. So you can be here for months just waiting for a certain answer. That can bring a lot of anxiety. That can bring a lot of stress. Like, I'm currently under stress because I just went on an audition and I'm like, yo, did they like my tape? Or, you know, you start overthinking a lot. Me and Nate just talked about this, so that's crazy that we're doing this video, but we just talked about it. And I think that 100% you should know that because you're stressed out doesn't mean you're a weak person. So don't try to beat yourself up about it, like, I'm stressed, I'm fucking weak, I can't take this anymore. Like, people go through so many stress over so many little things. It can be the train didn't come on time, shit, now I'm stressing if how I'm gonna get to work on time or whatever. You just have to, we made so many videos on like how to better yourself as a person, you know, like all these advice videos. We have like this make your mornings better, you know, take time to yourself. And that's one thing I've learned is like, when I was like trying to find like a guy to be my boyfriend or something, I always found myself like not working on me and working on everything else but myself. Like, you don't really realize that you stop a lot of the things that you do for your own self to please other people. So that's one thing that people tend to, you know, like overlook in a way. And I came into this relationship kind of like working on myself, even though I was still a work in progress, and I still am, I knew that I wasn't taking my acting 100%, and that's something that made me a happy person. So what am I gonna do if I'm not happy in my relationship? I'm gonna stress about it. I'm gonna bring it onto my partner. I'm gonna take it out on other people that don't deserve it. I'm gonna be miserable just because, and it creates this big deep black hole in your heart. Literally, like, people die from being depressed because they have a broken heart. Like, they're not happy. Like, people have they go on medication for these things when all they really have to do is, like, you know what, I'm gonna put this phone away, I'm gonna shut my TV off, I'm gonna do some mantras, I'm gonna do some yoga, I'm gonna ground myself, I'm gonna wake up with the sun. People don't want to do that because they feel like it's too much work and they want the easy way out. Like,
popping the pills is,
that's what I'm saying. Like, people always try to find the easy way out, and life is not about that. So one thing that I've learned, and my answer is gonna be different than Nate. Well, not different, but
that's why we make these videos together.
Like, it's gonna be a little similar, but more on the girl side. It's like, I enjoy being touched by my man, not sexually, but like a massage, you know,
or just a hug.
A hug.
She's the most emotional person in the world, but
I love to
beautiful.
sit. I'm such a nature person. Like, maybe this is too much information, but the moment I come home, I want to get into comfortable clothes, regardless if it's a big t-shirt. But I need to take my outside clothes off, because in my room is like my sanctuary. Like, when I come in here, it's peaceful, it's clean, my covers are always done. Like, you will rarely find my room messy. When I take care of myself, I take care of my room, I take care of the things around me. And if I don't, my mind feels cluttered, I can't breathe, I'm having anxiety attacks sometimes. And the crazy part is that sometimes they will wake up in a great mood, you know, because he's doing all his things, and I will wake up with, like, mad at life. And I wouldn't know why. I'll just be mad, and then I'll be mad because he's happy, because it's like, why can't I be happy? What are you doing that I'm not doing? Like, you know. But it all starts with you as a person. You have to woosah a little bit, take a step back. We're always on our phones, we're always here, like comment, post, hello, FaceTime. We're so involved. No, not us, but I'm saying in this generation, we're so involved in our phones and what the next person is doing, that we're not taking time to ourselves and bettering ourselves and making ourselves healthier and doing research on our bodies and stuff.
And taking care of yourself, like you said.
Just taking care of yourself.
And that's one thing we had to make sure. I have to sometimes, like she said, I wake up great, and I have to shut my mood down. And make sure she realizes why her mood is the way she is. I don't go, Haskiri, shut up, I'm leaving. You know what? You be mad about yourself, because that's what you don't do that in a committed relationship. I say, you're like this because the room is the way it is. So look, you clean the room up.
He always tells me, what's the problem? Find the problem, and then let's find a solution.
Yeah, because people try to complicate it. I don't know. I know her by now. You know why you like this? Your room isn't clean, so let's clean the room up. You clean the room up, I go get you some breakfast, I make you some coffee. After the room's clean, you have some coffee. Then by the time she gets out there, her coffee's made with her bagel, her cream cheese. She's like, oh, I feel a lot better. Yes, because you took care of yourself, and she's very big on that.
And it goes back to, like, the routine. Like, that's my routine.
Exactly.
My routine is, my room must be clean. When I come back, I need to detox myself from the outside world, shower, relax my mind, lay here, read a book, do whatever I need to do, go online for acting related things towards my career or something along that line. YouTube for you guys, just something that makes you feel better. Like, a lot of people know what makes them feel good, and they still don't do it. Like, me and Nate, we love the sun. So whenever there's a nice day, because, oh my gosh, there has not been a nice day lately. But whenever there's a nice day, we're like, yo, we gotta take advantage of this. Let's go walk in the park. Let's go do this outside. Let's go do that. Like, we know what makes us happy, and we're gonna do it regardless of what anybody else says.
Because the mind is the body, and the body is the mind. It's not always up here where the stress comes from. It's also through the body, through your soul, through your and that's why try to get somebody that's that's really committed to yoga, or somebody that is into nature. Try to get them mad. They're gonna be like, it's all peace and love, brother.
Right, exactly.
Because they practice releasing stress and not getting stressed. That's why yoga is a fact. It releases stress hormones. But I will get into a whole nother video. That's gonna not only with yoga, I'll teach you guys 15 different things to do besides drinking that liquor and smoking that weed and popping on Percocets. But that's how you release. I mean, that's how you release. That's how you get through a depression. For one, it's gonna take time. For two, take advantage of this dark time. Nobody likes the winter. Nobody likes dark. Nobody likes when it's cloudy outside. Everybody likes everything perfect. I like the sun. I like the summer. No. Take advantage of those winters. I said this in other video. Work on yourself. I took advantage of this winter. I made sure when that sun comes out, I'm gonna be able to put a shirt on and not be nervous to take a picture because my fat is hanging somewhere. You understand?
Sure. Don't be afraid to try different things.
Yeah,
because you never know what works for you.
Exactly. So you might, this routine, God has broke this routine for you and has another way for you. Right. If you don't like me saying God because you're not a religious person, life has broke that routine for you so you can do something different. Go with it and experience it. The people that don't experience it are the people that are
stay stuck in that spiral.
Stay stuck, exactly, like that hamster. The people that go with it is like a person that went from being a football star to somebody talking about YouTube out of nowhere. So, hope this video really helped you. If you have any comments, comment below. And thank you for commenting on that, because we don't have a lot of people that actually comment questions. So thank you for coming out and letting the world know that you need help. It's very important that we do that.
Also, one thing that helps, and it's like so tiny, but it helps a ton, is like when I'm, let's say if I'm like upset or I don't want to hear it. No, it's not gonna be funny.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say something funny like clown me. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna, it has to do with you. It's like if I'm upset or I'm like in this like shit mode or whatever, Nate tries to do something to make me laugh, and the moment I crack that smile, it's like the nerves in my body just respond, and I'm like, yo, you know what, I'm happy, whatever, and I'll just start laughing. Because
not only is it the routine, which is the biggest thing, but there's also other little things like the food you eat, the water you drink, the music you listen to, and we're gonna get more in depth in that video. If you would like to see that, let us know in the comment below. And please, guys, just leave some more comments. We know Amadi Carter's gonna comment because that's our day one biggest fan in the world. Hey, but I know there's people out there that watch our videos. I want to know. I want to see your name. I want to see people. We want to know what you guys motivates us. See. Yeah, and what you guys want us to answer, because there's probably like 10 people who have the same question and we haven't answered it because we won't know. Right? Just comment below. And like, share, subscribe. And if you ain't subscribed and you one of these people like one of my friends that have been watch every video, and then I say, let me see, go to the YouTube, and y'all don't have a YouTube account, make a YouTube account, subscribe and comment so we can have these interactions, man, because your question can help so many people out there. Shame on you.
Peace out.
This video was long. Thank you again for asking this question. Peace.
Peace.